So Hiro, explain to me the tradition of not putting chopsticks into rice. It has something to do, I believe, with funeral?
This is this is actually for person who dead. So in cemetery, we gotta give food, rice and some food, and the usual chopsticks on top of the rice. Go
Okay,
like this.
I see.
So this is only we do for funeral or cemetery, something.
So culturally, it is not appropriate to stick your chopsticks in rice to rest.
And also, I told you before, you never should do that. I mean, it's rude, like it's kind
like
of
rattling some sticks
against the manner.
Right,
okay?
right.
But
I
the
understand.
thing is also, we never should do that. This is rice, and I give it to you this, and then you just take this rice with your chopsticks.
Oh boy, this is going to be tricky.
Yeah, go like this.
Mm-hmm.
Chopsticks to chopstick, we never do.
Never do that.
Because it's only way when we funeral, go to
So when you're passing, I see.
cremating is Japanese culture. Okay, after it's ash come out, so we just taking a bone, so two side together with chopsticks to put in the box.
So I understand.
So never do that.
It's not appropriate. It's
Right.
not culturally
Exactly.
appropriate.
Right.
I understand.
All right.
I remember you and I went to Japan once,
Right.
and you showed me how to fold the actual holder, the paper that the chopstick comes in.
Right.
Can you demonstrate that as a better way to rest your chopstick?
Yeah, it's easier way. And this is usual like restaurant come with a chopsticks pillow. But if pillow doesn't come, we making our own pillow. Go like this. So many different way. Go like this. And the chopsticks, if you after using a little bit eating, and go like
Much
this.
more appropriate than
Right.
sticking them in the rice.
Exactly. You can only you cannot do this.
I understand. That's something I will never do, and I hope you never do that either.
And also different way. A lot of different way. And go.
It's almost like origami.
Yeah, kind of Just so this is so simple. Go like this. And go like this.
There you go. That's a very simple solution
Right.
and much more culturally appropriate.
Right. And it's
So
clean
please
too.
remember, when dining in a Japanese restaurant, hopefully Shiro of Japan, call place, that you properly use your chopsticks.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
I'm here with Cam, the sauce man. He supervises. These guys chop the sauce. But I want to talk to you tonight about the sauces that we have. And Cam, who is our sauce man, these guys are making these sauces fresh every day. And I want to tell you, I want to introduce you.
Here at Shiro, we got our famous salad dressing, we got our ginger sauce, our mustard sauce, both great for hibachi. My favorite, the teriyaki. What's going on, guys? Here at Shiro of Japan, our sauces are made fresh daily by our cooks, just to ensure all the ingredients are
Hi everyone. My name is Hiro Ishikawa. I'm one of the owner of Shiro of Japan in Car Place. Hope everyone is safe, staying safe and healthy in this difficult time. I want to thank you all for your support and orders. Today I'm going to show you miso ramen, which is one of my really favorite. Okay, so here fresh noodle I have to boil with very hot water, and also you see a smell. You can feel smell. This is a very important smell. All right, And that here, pickled ginger, red ginger, scallion, bamboo shoot, egg, seaweed, and roast pork. All right, so first of all, we cook noodle. But the very important thing is you have to cook al dente, which is not too hard, not too soft. Has to be right things. Other than that, you don't enjoy. You guys enjoy between noodle and the soup. Has to be. It's really have to have a harmony together. Other than that, you won't enjoy it. All right. So let me cook noodle first. This is a fresh noodle, and this is hot water. I put it here. Usual, it's depend on how thick or how thin. It's time is like different times. And here now, like I think with boiled hot water is like 1 minute, 1 minute cooking. While we cooking, I put a miso-based soup into our nice, beautiful white donburi. All right. This is miso soup. Noodle is ready, so we're taking water out. Shouldn't be water in the noodle. Okay, this is a bowl. Put it here. Scallion. Bamboo shoot. Egg. Wakame seaweed. This is pork. This is red ginger. So this is what you're gonna get. Now let me try to eat. All right. So which one first? Soup first or noodle first? It's that's your problem. So I wanna try to drink soup first. What a soup. And now I want to try to noodle. This is exactly what my mother made for me when we are young. And don't forget to call us 516-997-4770 or look us up on shiroofjapan.com.
Selena, take two.
Hi guys, this is Sophia. Hi, this is Sophia. Oh no, wait, hold up. Comment below who's who. We won't tell you who. We just want to say thanks again for all your orders. Just don't forget we're here 7 days a week. We're open straight. We don't have a break during the day. Thanks, Peter. We have a full hibachi menu, full sushi, and drink specials also. $12 bottles of wine, $5 cocktails, $12 bottles of premium sake. And
I think that's $15.
Oh yeah, it's 15. Is this a blooper?
No.
You better be careful.
Keep going.
We just want everyone to stay safe during this time, and thank you again, everyone, for your support. What she said.
How can they reach us?
Oh, you want 1, 2, 3. 516-997-4770.
Or
at ShiroofJapan.com. Oh, .com, Sushi Joe.
Hello, Shiro fans. It's Sushi Joe again, and I'm here with Hiro Ishikawa, the talent and the brains behind Shiro of Japan. And we're here to talk about a more traditional, hot Japanese food that we have. And it's curry. Japanese curry. And Japanese curry is special. It's not like any other curry. It's special because each family has their own recipe. And Hiro's family has a recipe, and that's what we're going to taste tonight. Hiro, tell us about your recipe and why curry is so important to you.
Actually, curry is a lot of different ways to make it, especially in Japan. Each mother making a different curry with a different recipe. So it's always good for with mother's taste. So like a meatball.
I bet there's a lot of competition between families. Which one is better?
Right. So anyway, so I'm using a carrot and the onion with this time. And also I introduce you a katsu curry.
So
Alright?
there's katsu curry,
Yeah.
there's carrot, and there's onion.
Onion. This is a curry based sauce.
Okay.
So this one I'm using for every different kind of curry, like a chicken curry or beef curry or pork curry or whatever. But this is my base sauce.
What do we have here today?
So today I'm introducing a katsu curry, which is fried pork. I didn't cut yet. I don't assemble yet. So I'm gonna show you how I assemble.
Okay.
This is rice, white rice, no sushi rice, white rice. I put in here. This is rice, okay? This is pork cutlet, okay? You can do chicken cutlet or shrimp cutlet. You can cutlet any cutlet you want to, okay? So I cut in here.
It sounds really crunchy.
Right, and put in here.
Is that a panko coating? What
Yeah,
is that?
panko, yes, Japanese panko. And this is curry. I put on the sauce.
Ooh, so I noticed you don't pour it right on the chicken. You're putting it on the side, on the pork, I'm sorry, so that you can dip it, I guess?
I mean, this is a kind of a traditional way to do
Okay.
it. Okay. And this is, don't forget, it's very good stuff with curry,
Okay.
which is made by radish.
Radish?
So we call fukujinzuke, but it's very important for curry, eating with this. So we just put it on the side of it. Okay. Maybe if you like it, broccoli or tomato also you can do that. This is the final dish, katsu curry.
So I'm gonna dip it in and give it a try. The first thing I feel is the crunch of the panko. The pork is very tender, but the curry, it's not spicy, like a heat spicy, but you taste there's so many different spices in here. I gotta imagine there's gotta be a dozen different spices and herbs. When Hiro comes back, we'll ask him, because this is so tasty. The pork is very, very tender. I don't know if you can get the crunch on there, but that is a perfect panko crust. I'm gonna try some of the pickled radish now.
It's good, right?
It's good because it's salty.
It's a between,
Right, and it kind of like cleans. It's almost like the ginger with the sushi.
Exactly.
It kind of cleans your palate and gets you ready for another piece.
Right.
Now you did bring me a spoon.
Right, and
So I should-
sauce and the rice mixed together. Then you just put in your mouth. It's good.
We were trying to guess how many different ingredients are in a curry powder. 12, 15, more?
It's a lot, but
It's a lot.
And
So there's
so-
ground spices and herbs,
Exactly.
and every family has their own recipe.
Right.
That's what makes it special in Japan. So no matter which family you go to, it's going to be like grandma's Sunday sauce in an Italian family, except this is curry.
Hey everybody, it's Mike the beer guy at Shiro of Japan, and I want to tell you about the beers we have tonight to go with your dinner. We have Coors Light, Bud Light, regular Bud for $5. We got this big guy here, the Kirin Ichiban for $8, and then the Kirin Light and Sapporo for $6. Call us at 516-997-4770 or go on our website and we'll be ready to take care of you.
Coming to you live from Shiro of Japan. Still enjoying my sakatini. As I said, it's the perfect cocktail for one of our specials, the teriyaki bowl. Teriyaki bowl is a complete meal. It comes with a nice piece of thinly sliced New York strip sirloin, carrots, broccoli, onions on a bed of rice with a salad for the unbelievable price of $12.95. Now this is really savory. It comes with our homemade teriyaki sauce. Shout out to Cam, the sauce guy. Great sauce. If you like steak and you like it medium rare, this is the dish for you. ShiroJapan.com or 516-997-4770.
I told everybody we're going to be with Hiro Ishikawa at the fish market here in the Bronx, and we're here. We're going to go for a tour around. This is what kind of fish again?
Thai.
A Thai fish
Right.
from Japan. Just came in overnight, flew in, for everybody to try. They're going to have it in sushi style at Shiro of Japan. Maybe we'll try that on a future episode. But good to be here with Hiro and walking around here. We got here at 4 o'clock in the morning, and this place closes at 7, so it's an early day. How many years you been coming here? 28 years?
Too many.
Well, he's like the mayor here, and you'll see as he walks around, all the people know him, love him, and it's because he has a great eye and he has great taste in fish.
I hope
Right.
so. So now we're gonna go to see individual store. I'm gonna show you what they have. This is a fluke, which is like maybe 6-7 pound, which is a little big to us, but this is the most popular white fish in sushi area. Very good fish. This is like 160 pound, but it's a whole fish, maybe like over 200 pounds. Oh, this is a big eye tuna, which is next of a bluefin tuna. It's good stuff, good fish. Like this is a big eye fillet, and this is back loin. I've been here doing this like 40 years, so I have to know what's good or what's bad. Fresh fish never fishy. Very nice, no smell. This is a soft shell crab. I just want to make sure each one of them is still alive. No alive, no good. This is squid. It's a beautiful squid, fresh. I'm buying a bonito for here for first time for season. This is actually, have to be alive.
Have to be alive.
Yeah, have to be alive. This is sepia, we call. It's a different squid. This is a pompano. Pompano.
Pompano.
Right. That's
Pompano.
my favorite fish. This is this fish for marinade. Good for marinade with miso. It's the best fish for me. Marinade.
Always a pleasure, loyal customer, known each other for years, very easy to work with.
Thank you, brother.
So it's an early morning at the Fulton Fish Market up in the Bronx. Moved up here over 10 years ago. I'm here at third generation seafood. We saw salmon, we saw tuna being filleted in the back by masters, guys who do this about 8 hours a day. In front of me is a bounty of the sea. We have catfish, we have mackerel, we have a whole host of different fish. Some of them are served at Shiro of Japan, others go to restaurants all across New York City and beyond. It's a fantastic place to see. You actually watch a ballet of forklifts going through this entire, I would say, 100,000 square foot facility. It's a little cold. You can see my breath, but it has to be to keep the produce and the fish fresh. So it's been a great experience with my buddy, Hiro Ishikawa. Thank you so much for being there. It's okay, you got a little fish on your hands? It's okay. Well, thank you for the tour today. And it was really impressive to see what you've been doing a couple days a week 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning so that you can find the best fish for the patrons of Shiro Japan in Call Place, in Glendale, Queens, at the shops at Atlas Park, and at Grand Central Station, and all those great catered events that you do. So it's great to see where all this comes from, and we'll talk to you all next time on Sit Down at Shiro with Hiro and my friends.
I just want a drink.
Keep going. All right, let's see. Do it again. I want to see it. Wow, it's really something. Whoa, watch your face.
Okay, Shiro fans, now we're gonna try the hot version of the soba soup. So we have tempura shrimp, tempura sweet potato, tempura zucchini. Should I start with noodle first? What do I do?
Just to try to get the soup first.
Get some soup?
Right. Then you enjoy soup.
Soup is good.
Okay, so
more
then,
house-made broth.
Right, and the noodle.
Now some noodle.
Right.
And do I still have to slurp?
Yeah, of course. That I say, it's not. That's great.
That was it?
That's not against the manner in Japan.
Oh my gosh, that was so
only,
good.
Only for noodle, okay?
Wow. Now I'm gonna try a little shrimp.
Shrimp, please. It's good.
It's perfectly cooked. I love it. Let me try one more noodle bite.
Right.
Fans, hot soba noodle soup. It's so good. House-made broth. Hiro's mom's secret recipe.
Right, that's good.
And don't forget to slurp.
My name is Hiro Ishikawa. I left Japan when I was 22 years old. My main idea is I want to see New York. First time I saw Grand Central, what a gorgeous building. Grand Central Market is very high-end. Piscatore is, I think, one of the top level of a fish market in New York City. Hi, Jerry.
Hey, how's everything, okay?
Is that right?
Good to see you.
Yeah,
Great.
good to see you. Tuna last time you gave me, so great.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Great.
So what new today?
I have beautiful tuna from the Pacific.
Yeah.
#1 sushi grade tuna. I got
Yeah.
some organic salmon coming out of Ireland right now.
All right, so maybe I'm taking a whole loin.
The whole loin?
And also need a salmon too.
What else are we having tonight?
Yeah, I'm looking for a shrimp.
How many pieces?
Yeah, maybe 2 pounds.
2 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Say hello to everybody
Thank
for me,
you.
will you?
Fresh fish, never fishing. Its color has to be red. All right, so make it small pieces. And we chop now like a rock and roll. I'm creating a different way to making a better food. That's what I'm looking for. So this is spicy sesame oil. Little sriracha. This is also spicy mayo. Fish shake and mix together. 4 ounces of rice, sushi rice. And flip this over. Then turn and make it tight. Spicy tuna with cucumber. Now salmon. This is shrimp and the cucumber. So here Grand Central mix all different kind of people. So how long are you eating sushi?
First one.
This is first one?
First one.
When I see their smile, I'm so happy to have my own restaurant in the best city in the world.
It's Sushi Joe, and I'm here at the bar at Shiro, Japan. And we're making drinks to go. It's going to be a feast. We have quart size and pint size. So I'm here with Sophia, and she is the Mai Tai queen.
I am.
Mix one up for us.
All right, let's go. Dark rum.
And I'm gonna count. Each second is an ounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
White rum.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Amaretto.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's about 15 ounces of alcohol. Now she's mixing up a Shiro house blend, secret house blend, I assume,
secret.
of fruit juices. Pour it in. Oh, look at that. Now notice there's no ice in that. So that is pure drink, and the price is
$19.99.
$19.99 for 15 ounces of alcohol, secret blend of fruit juices.
So isn't that like 6 drinks for the price of 2?
I guess so. I don't know how much are 2 drinks here. I guess so. We have to do the math. That's too much thinking,
Yes,
Pete.
I just want a drink.
So we're gonna test this out, right? We're gonna pour it in here. All right, look at that. So that's just one drink, and I didn't even put a dent in it. Should I try or should you try? You made it.
I don't really know what to say after this.
You're just silent. You're speechless. Thank you.
How much are the pint size?
The pint size,
$11.99.
$11.99.
And how many drinks are in that?
3.
3. So
6.
that's like
and 3.
1.5. That's 1 drink. 3 drinks for the price of 1.
Yes.
No
yes.
math.
Yes.
Wow.
What do we have? I heard we have a bigger size here.
This one? This one?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why, in fact, we do. We
Oh, we
have
do?
a 24 special that we don't have pricing for yet.
But call 516
997
4770.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Can the Sauce Man. I'm here tonight at Shiro of Japan. I know last week I gave you guys a little run over of all the different types of sauces and dressings that we offer here. So last weekend I was kind of thinking, I love Shiro's salad dressing, so much so that I want to drink it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree with that. So I was at home and I was thinking, what kind of drink can we make with this? All of the fresh ingredients that go into Shiro's salad dressing made daily kind of mimic a Bloody Mary. So when I was home, I was thinking of different creations that we could make, and I made the ultimate recipe. So much so that you guys could try this at home. We have a 1/4 part of water, 1/4 part of high quality vodka. I decided to pick Stoli, but you guys can pick anything that you want. We got a little sprinkle of celery salt, a little bit of horseradish, a whisker of Worcestershire, and don't forget the famous Shiro salad dressing. Once you get it all together, you're gonna want to mix it up. Give it a little shake. And then finally, pour it into whatever glass that you want. Let's give it a little taste. That's delicious. I mean, my entire life, I've always wanted to drink Shiro salad dressing, and I think this is perfect. So I want you guys to try and create this at home, so you can buy any size of our Shiro salad dressing that you want. Make sure you guys like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can call us anytime at 516-997-4770 or order at Shiro of Japan.
Hey guys, it's Mike again. I'm here at Shiro of Japan. I know I talked to you last night, and I told you I loved beer, but tonight I'm going to talk to you about our wine. We have a wine special. $12 bottles of wine with your meal. We have a Merlot, a Pinot Grigio, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and a Sauvignon Blanc. You guys give us a call at 516-997-4770 or look us up at shirojapan.com.
Today we get the opportunity to meet Hiro Ishikawa. He's the owner of Shiro of Japan. Hiro is also responsible for starting the sushi craze here on Long Island. Let's go inside and see what it takes to run Long Island's premier Japanese restaurant.
Well, I'm here with Hiro, and Hiro owns Shiro of Japan, and he's really a pioneer of the whole sushi craze here on Long Island. Hiro, why don't you tell us a little bit about your history, about how you came to the U.S. and how you started your first restaurant and how you ended up operating Shiro.
I came United States like 34 years ago, $300 in my pocket. Me and my wife decided to have a restaurant. So then we worked hard and hard. Nobody gave any money, so we gotta do everything
You mean
ourselves.
nobody just gave you money?
No, not
So you were the first one that brought a sushi bar to any restaurant on Long Island.
Right.
And what year was that?
That was in 1979.
Tell us a little bit about the celebrities that come in here.
Yeah, actually, 1980, Pink Floyd show at the Nassau Coliseum. So somebody called me on the day looking for a sushi.
So we're here with Peter Facciabene, and Peter, you've got this beautiful 6,500 square foot restaurant. Where are we right now in the scope of things?
Right now we're sitting in our Manhattan-style cocktail area. What we did is we tried to update the typical traditional Japanese hibachi house.
What differentiates this restaurant from every other Japanese-style restaurant on Long Island?
Probably our authenticity. My partner is Hiro Ishikawa. He's been in the business for over 35 years, and what he tries to do is not do your typical Americanized Japanese restaurant. We understand we still have to do that to cater to American customers, but he wants to sort of bring the Japanese culture and traditions to the Americans, such as like our special evenings, the Kobu taiko drum event.
The people that watch our show, they're looking for a way to maximize revenues and get repeat customers from whatever it is that they do. What do you think the best way to do that is, specifically in the restaurant business?
For the restaurant business, I believe it just comes down to one thing: quality. Whether it be quality in service, whether it be quality in the food we serve, whether it be quality presentation, quality atmosphere, and try to be consistent with that.
I understand your partner Hiro has certain responsibilities and you have others. How do you break up those responsibilities to run a successful restaurant?
Hiro really is responsible for the inside of the restaurant, running, managing the employees, working with the chefs. I'm really responsible for marketing, the financial end, and our growth and how we can constantly be moving forward in today's economy.
Well, speaking of marketing, what do you have in your arsenal?
We sort of do a little of everything. We have a big email list where we do a lot of constant emails. We've created a VIP club, which brings people back. We do use a lot of print media. We work a lot with the local schools where we bring school children in, and we give them actually a sushi making class and a hibachi lunch, and then we send them home with gift certificates, which brings them back to the restaurant.
What's your single biggest challenge running this restaurant?
Constantly dealing.
Everybody gets stumped on this.
No, it's a tough question. I don't know if it's constantly dealing with the hurdles that the economy is always throwing at us, or really finding good quality help.
So I'm going to get the opportunity to make some sushi. Why don't you come take a look? So I'm here with the Kumi, and he's going to show me how to make one of their signature rolls here at Shiro. Now I used to work at a restaurant. I was a busboy. I washed dishes. I was a waiter. I pretty much did everything. I've never made sushi before, so I'm not sure if I'd want to eat it after I made it, but he's going to supervise. I think we'll be fine. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you're doing while you're doing it?
Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a rainbow roll, because it's got fish on it. It's going to show you how to cut fish.
Okay, great. I did wash my hands. We're very sanitary here. It's important. In there.
You know what? I'll do yours, you do mine.
Okay, so all right, let's see. He's not trusting me very well.
No,
to do this correctly.
just to make it look better at the end.
All right,
So
great.
inside's a California roll, outside's 7 layers.
So we just learned how to make my first roll, and I'm going to enjoy eating this. So here we are with one of the traditional hibachi setups, and I'm going to learn how to do traditional hibachi style cooking. I could do this. Watch. Now I can't flip anything up and land it in my hat or anything like that, so I'll flip it over. Yeah. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. That's a mess. It looks so much easier when you're sitting on the other side of the table. Whoa! There we go. I'm an expert.
And you need some salt right?
Oh, lean the fork this way like this. All right. Cut the tail off. All right, we'll flick that over there. Now what? This way? So I go like this? And that's it? All right, I can't do it fast. I'll cut my finger off, guys. I don't know. Well, let's see here. And I put it in here. Oh, man. This is fairly embarrassing. Well, that wasn't very pretty, but, I managed to get it done, and I didn't burn my hand yet. Woo. Well, I've donned my chef hat. I did the best that I could, and now I'm going to enjoy some of the work that we did. As you can see, running a sushi and hibachi restaurant takes a tremendous amount of time, creativity, and most important, a commitment to excellence.
Peter, tell me a little bit about Shiro of Japan.
Well, as you said, Shiro's been in business for over 30 years. My partner Hiro and I took over 4 years ago. And what we wanted to do is provide Long Islanders with an exciting, upscale Japanese restaurant and dining experience at very affordable, family-friendly prices. We've built a beautiful garden with waterfalls. We've created a Manhattan-style martini bar so people can come and have some nice cocktails. The hibachi tables themselves are not your typical kit hibachi. Each table was built by hand with brick and mortar. Our chefs believe that the heat that's generated from a table like that actually helps cooking the food differently and you get a better end product. We felt that we needed to take hibachi to the next level, so we use only the freshest ingredients. We buy our meats from whoever has the best quality that week. We also do Canadian lobster tail or king crab leg. We also offer a very different Kobe beef dining experience on the tables also.
That sounds delicious. It seems like the food cooks up pretty quickly. How hot does this hibachi grill get?
The best way to cook in this kind of grill, the temperature have to be at least 350 degrees. This one is the Kobe filet mignon.
I've never had steak like that.
After took over 4 years ago, we are specializing more into sushi. So we're creating those dishes, which is American favorite and the Japanese favorite. So we can do both. And our fish, a lot of fish from Japan. Twice a week, it's coming from Japan. So no one else can do that. This is Godzilla roll, our signature roll. Inside of the sushi, you can see Spanish mackerel and the tuna, spicy tuna inside. And the outside, it's a seared yellowtail on top, and also making a spicy sauce on top.
Dip it. Here goes nothing.